Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXD Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. A thrilling showdown in the women's 100-meter hurdles is coming up. It's going to be absolutely exciting. And as far as I'm concerned, it seems to be anybody's race. But from a Jamaican perspective, I'm hoping it is a Jamaican's race. Well, what happened to get to this particular point? Well, the women's semifinal. Remember, before we got to even the heats, I talked about the fact that the women's 100 meters is one of the most stacked races that will be seen at the Olympic Games. And actually, given the star quality and the caliber of these athletes, we could potentially field two finals. Unfortunately, not in Augusta, we can only have one finals. You know what I mean? So some absolutely phenomenal women will unfortunately get left out. And that is pretty much what happened here. So to kick things off in heat one, unfortunately, and that's the semifinal one. Unfortunately, our Jamaican Daniel Williams did not make it through, where she finished sixth in her heat final semifinal, sorry, running 12.82 seconds. Now, what happened to Daniel? Unfortunately, she hit a few hurdles and she lost momentum in the race, and yeah, unfortunately, faded down the field. And as I said, placed sixth. And once you're sixth, you know, anywhere between first and fourth is the best you can go in terms of placements, because you can look at the non-automatic times after that, and there are two. But once you pass that, then there's literally no chance of a berth into the finals. So it's really tough seeing our world champion not making it into the finals. Definitely had a tough execution there, but we're definitely looking forward to seeing her on the circuit after this. Making it through was Grace Stark, and she ran at 12.39 seconds, as well as Devine Charlton from the Bahamas, and she ran at 12.50 seconds. Those athletes automatically qualified. Grace Stark is American. Now, a lot of Americans, after this are calling an American sweep. Actually, they're claiming a one Puerto Rican to say it's an American 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? But as I said, personally, I'm thinking that it's practically going to be anybody's race, right? Now, in semifinal two, another Jamaican came up, and unfortunately, yeah, didn't make it through to the finals as well. We had Janet Brown. She ran at 12.92 seconds, unfortunately, and yeah, didn't make it in, place in seventh. Making it in through to this from this heat was Alicia Johnson, looking very good. She ran at 12.34 seconds, as well as Nadine Visser qualified automatically, running a 12.43 seconds. I suppose the shocker really coming out of these two semis is that one, Toby Amusan, the world record holder, looking absolutely fantastic in the heat, and she came up in semifinal one, did not make it through, right? She did not make it through. She had a horrible start and was not able to recover. Why? Because everybody's good. You know what I mean? And you can't afford to have mistakes with this type of field where everybody around you is good, and one mistake means you're in slash out. You know what I mean? And unfortunately for Toby Amazon, after placing third in her semi, wasn't fast enough to get one of the non-automatic times in. Then we moved over to the third and final heat, and the third and final opportunity, for a Jamaican to be in with Akira Nugent. And boy, this was the semifinal of death when we talk about the women's 100-meter hurdles, because we had the likes of, as I said, Akira Nugent, the Puerto Rican defending Olympic champion as well, Jasmine Camacho Quinn, the world leader, Masai Russell as well was in this one. The French record holder, Samba Mayela, was in this one. So it was always going to be a burn up, and potentially the two non-automatic performances would come from the semifinal. Well, they did actually. All four of these athletes ran superb and placed first to fourth, and ended up, all of these athletes qualifying to the finals. Taking the win was Jasmine Camacho Quinn from Puerto Rico, 12.35 seconds. Masai Russell, 12.42 seconds. Those two automatically qualified. Then with the non-automatic spots was Akira Nugent, 12.44, and Samba Mayela, 12.52. So those are the athletes that made it into the finals. Now, given what I saw, I was very impressed by Jasmine Camacho Quinn's start. She typically doesn't get the best start, but she got a great start here. And it's going to be interesting to see, if anybody can respond to that, amazing start in the finals. I thought Akira had a good enough start. She was there, but wasn't able to live with Jasmine Camacho Quinn in the later phases of the race. So let's see if she'll be able to work on, her top end, because we know she's fast. I've talked about how fast she is. So I'm hoping that, she steps things up a notch, because she's going to need to if she wants to land on the medal podium and at least give Jamaica one track and field gold medal. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm still greedy at this point, even though things are not looking so great, right? But honestly, Given the finals, given the athletes that are there, as I said, Samba Mayela made it, Nadine Visser made it, Grace Stark made it, Masai Russell made it, Alicia Johnson made it, Jasmine Camacho Quinn made it, Devin Charlton made it, and Akira Nugent made it. It's literally anybody's race. No, this is literally the lanes assignment, how I just called them a while ago, through 2 through 9. So Akira Nugent is in lane 9. I wouldn't necessarily say away from the heat because everybody here is hot, right? So this is going to be a fire race. I think everybody just has to focus on their own execution. They can't worry about anybody else in the race as far as I'm concerned, because the hurdles alone is going to be a problem, right? So they just have to focus on executing their best race. And at the end of the day, I'm hoping that Jamaica will be able to be on the middle podium, but it's going to be hard. America looks like they could possibly sweep, but I definitely love the fact that Jasmine Camacho Quinn looks very strong as well. So yeah, and those athletes are actually filling, the middle lanes. Grace Stark is in lane 4, Masai Russell is in lane 5, Alicia Johnson is in lane 6, Jasmine Camacho Quinn is in lane 7. So literally that is the seeding for this particular race. So it's going to be interesting, as I said, to see the outcome. If anybody blunders because of the high pressure, all I know is I'm hoping that Jamaica will be on the medal podium coming out of this race. Now, another event that Jamaica participated in this morning was the women's 4x4 qualification to the finals. Now, Jamaica did successfully, I can report, thank God, we did successfully qualify to the finals. Now it's going to be interesting to see exactly which athletes get switched out versus which ones stay. I thought, Cherokee Young looked like she had a strong enough leg, but everything is based on who you're really running against personally, right? Then Stephanie had the strongest leg. She ran 50 points. And Anjanette Knight looked good as well. Personally, I'd probably, keep Stephanie, and I'm a toss up between Cherokee and Anjanette, given that Cherokee ran 51 not out of the blocks, while Anjanette ran the same 51 out of the blocks. So it's giving Anjanette is a bit better at this particular point. So I'm a toss up right now. I'd probably say Anjanette over Cherokee, and then we still have to consider, of course, Stacy coming in, and I'm not sure about Nikisha Price as things stand right now. Don't know how well she will be, if she'll be able to participate. We can keep our fingers crossed there. All right, but making it in, pretty easily, steamrolling everybody was Team America, and they have powerhouse hitters to come in. As far as I'm concerned, going forward, we can just forget that gold medal and just focus on silver bronze and see if we can get in there. You know what I mean? But anyway, Jackies, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. A crazy finals is coming up for the women's 100-meter hurdles. And what do you think about our 4x4 team? Do you think we stand a chance? Like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.